Hate to do it. All right, we got EA out the way. Our next subject is one we also mentioned in morning announcements. GTA 5. Underrated or overrated?
David, start it off, buddy.
I think the game itself is underrated because people have been playing it for 10 years and they're still having amazing time with it. It does have new content, more so often than not. And I mean, I know people that have met great people on that game. It's just the company running it is making the game feel overrated. Making penny pinching this and that and the other. Oh, it's a new edition for this, so it's another $20. And so the game itself, I think, is underrated.
Whew, that's I don't know. I picked two underrated. So is this also an underrated? I don't think it is. You know what? No game. I know people are having fun, but this game's overrated. It's not 10 years worth of gameplay in it. And they keep pumping it out and charging you for it and doing small enhancements to say, hey, this is a better version of the previous one. Yes, and you should pay for it. No, you shouldn't. It's a 10-year-old game, and it was great. It was great when it came out. It deserved, some of the 10 out of 10s and the high scores. It was really fun. It's time to move on. It's 10 years old. This isn't an MMO. And, GTA Online, I haven't played it in a while, but I played it at the beginning. It was pretty bare bones. And it's not like that anymore, but it's like it's time to move on. This game is overrated as far of like right now. It's overrated.
I believe that GTA 5 is, I believe we're allowed one of these in this list.
Yes.
Appropriately rated.
Appropriately rated.
I believe it is appropriately related. You said, hey, GTA 5 doesn't have 10 years of content in it. Well, it does because it is. Okay? It does because people are playing it. I didn't think Skyrim had 10 or 15 years of content in it, but it does because it is. Right? GTA 5 still, from a technical look perspective, it holds up. It's not the best looking thing ever, but it holds up. It's not terrible. The mechanic of playing the three characters, those three characters are timeless, incredibly well-written protagonists you get to go through that story with, right? All the things they did with GTA 5 with adding different abilities to it. They added the first-person mode later on after it was launched and all the different things like that. And talk about the single-player component. You add in that online component, then that makes the value and everything about it even more immense, because you said it's not an MMO, but it kind of is in the way it functions in GTA Online. It kind of is. You have this living person. You can buy cars and penthouses and go do bank heists and all the other things you can do. And you can constantly do that in this world that continues to evolve and change based because of the player base continues to grow in some places and contract in other places. I think GTA 5 is an appropriately rated game. And I think IGN had it maybe in this top 30. Maybe I don't think it was in its top 20, but top 30. That feels like it's appropriately rated in that regard. So I have GTA 5 as appropriately rated.
Okay.
You forgot to tell us about that rule, David.
Oh, what?
The properly rated. He forgot to tell us about that.
That wasn't supposed to be me.
Well, no, I'm saying Jeremy forgot to tell us.
I forgot to tell them, even though you guys knew about it because you were also in the meeting with me.
We're gonna pretend like we didn't.
Okay.